Hello, this is Friendboys Music Therapy. Take a seat and we'll be with you shortly.
Yeah, baby. Show business.
Right.
Ready?
Yep.
All right.
See how there.
Hello and welcome to Friendboys Music Therapy, the podcast where each week we review an album that we didn't want to listen to. I am Dale Randolph and I'm joined by
Jake Thomas.
Nice
Nice to see you all. Very nervous to be here. Excited to be back.
Yeah, first video recording.
Yep.
So we'll see how that goes. The album we have for you this week is...
It is In My Defense by
I
Iggy.
actually just forgot the name.
By Iggy Azalea.
Nice.
It's released by Bad Dream Records and Empire Records.
Uh-huh.
It's her second major album.
Yeah. So her first album, which was called The New Classic, was released 5 years ago. This album was 5 years in the making.
And it shows.
Yeah,
it
totally.
shows.
Sick. So, anything else we need to know?
Yeah, Iggy Azalea. She was featured on Ariana Grande's single Problem, which peaked at number 2. And then she had her own song called Fancy, which you might remember.
Big song.
Which featured at number 1 simultaneously, which meant that Iggy Azalea joined only one other act named The Beatles as the only acts to rank at numbers 1 and 2 simultaneously with their first 2 Hot 100 entries.
That's so good. Good for her.
So her and The Beatles on
in a
par.
league of their own.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, go
on. What else?
The album was produced by Jay White, who hasn't done a lot, but has notably done production for Cardi B.
Okay, yeah.
And 21 Savage.
Right, so he's got a sound going.
He does, and it comes through.
We might explore that sound.
Yeah,
as the pod goes on. All right, favorite track.
All right, I do have my reservations about this song, as I'll explain later.
Okay.
It's the second track on the album named Clapback.
Clapback.
Now, when I first put this on, the first song is average, I would say, but it didn't burn my ears. It didn't make me feel sick, so to speak.
Yeah.
Then the second song came on, and I started to get a bit of a good feeling. Clapback, to me, is a little bit of a banger.
Bit of a turn-up song, you reckon?
Very much a turn-up song.
Fair enough.
It was criticized by Pitchfork, I saw, but I feel like maybe they just don't get it.
No, they probably wouldn't.
No.
Sick. Okay.
What about you?
My favorite song was Just Wanna. And it's actually the first thing that I'm going to play you guys.
Okay.
If I could take it away.
Please.
So this is a song called Just Wanna, and this is the intro, and it made me laugh every single time. Here we go.
Big Iggy, and I'm
oh man! So that not only is it amazing, it reminds me of that song, the Whisper song.
I don't know it.
It's the one that's like, please tell me, show your mind. You know, I'm sure maybe the listeners will know that song. But anyway, as a little aside, I've had some amount of sexual partners in my life, and
all out there.
I've never had anyone come even remotely close to saying that to me.
What?
I just want to put my pussy on your face. And I don't know what you think, but maybe people have thought this, but not been confident enough to say that.
It's her in a monologue.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking
Just
maybe
herself.
I've been with people
that
have said this up here, but haven't had the confidence to.
So maybe
say
next
it out loud.
time you should say to them, by the way, if you just want to put your pussy on my face,
it's okay.
I get it.
Yeah.
Just say it.
Just once. I would like that to happen to me. So that's my favorite song because it starts off there and I don't know, it kind of goes on.
Yeah.
In a general theme, but I think it's a bit of a banger.
Sure. The songs do tend to start as they finish.
That's true.
And stay the same in the middle also.
Yeah.
I would say.
Of crescendos and
A lot of build-ups.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Second song I wanted to point out is a song called Pussy Pop.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's something that happens in the background of the chorus. Here we go.
But first you gotta make for sure that yo pussy pop, pussy pop, pussy pop, pussy pop, pussy pop, pussy pop, don't stop, pussy pop, pussy pop, pussy pop, pussy pop.
I love that. The crowd, like the gang crowd of dudes in the background.
Yeah.
It's like pretty intimate song, like vocals up close, everything else, and then just this stadium of guys roaring in the background. Yeah.
Get that pussy pop.
Yeah. Love it. Love it. Okay. This is where it starts to take a little bit of a dive. For me.
Okay.
We've got 3 choruses that I'm going to play for you.
Mm-hmm.
And they're so repetitive.
Yeah.
Like, this album as a whole, my main critique would be that it's just so insanely repetitive.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like being brainwashed. I felt like I was being brainwashed this week.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't take you anywhere particularly. Generally, it states a proclamation and then just says it over and over again until that's all you can hear
That's all you can think about.
for days.
Yeah. So anyway, here's one of them. It's a song called Spend It. It's a song called Spend It. Well, for whatever reason, that's not working. So we're going to go to the next one. Big Bag. You want to listen to Big Bag?
Again, another one with the chorus that just, once you've got it, you got it.
Okay, you're going to have to trust me that Spend It is this. Here we go, Big Bag.
With the big bag, I pull up with the big bag, big bag. I pull up with the big bag, big bag. Pull up with the big bag,
what? Oh, the
big
big
bag.
Big Bag. Is that better than having a small bag? What does that say?
The bigger the bag,
the
the
more,
more success.
I suppose you could have more things in it.
She likes her things.
Okay, but from now on, I don't ever want to see a picture of her with like a handbag or like a clutch or anything like that. I want to see
Especially
like
when she's pulling up.
duffel bag. Gym
Exactly.
bag. Absolutely.
We've got to look into this. We've got to see how she pulls up in general.
Yeah. Well, then the next thing is a song called Clap Back, which is your favorite song, right?
It was.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Clap back, clap back, clap back, clap back, clap back, clap back. I got time today, I'm finna clap back, clap back, clap back, clap back, clap back, clap back, clap back.
This isn't just like a breakdown, man. Just in case you hadn't had enough, they hit you with, it's pretty weak.
In there.
What does it even mean?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it means something to people that get this whole thing.
That had never occurred to me what she's actually talking about.
Yeah.
Clap back.
I mean, I suppose it's a pop song. It doesn't really have to mean anything.
I reckon it's something about like snapping back to people. The
Yeah.
whole thing, in my defense, like charging against these claims of racism, whatever, and her saying that she doesn't care. She's clapping back at them.
Ooh. Or maybe it's like, I'm going to clap you.
That wouldn't surprise me
Yeah?
if that's what she was going for. Yeah.
Anyway, it's a theme throughout the album, just saying the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. It's kind of shit, actually. So last thing that I want to talk about in my little musical section is a song called Sally Walker, which is the lead single on the record.
Yeah.
And it goes like this.
Little Sally Walker walking down the street. She didn't know what to do, so she stopped in front of me. She said, "Hey girl, do your thing and switch.
Hey.
Hey girl, do your thing and switch."
Whoop. So that is actually
What?
a recording of the Wolf Club Cheerleading Club,
Uh-huh.
that I found on YouTube because I didn't know what this song was. I didn't know why it was so shit. Like the chorus sound, it's like really dumb.
Little Sally Walker.
It's actually an American nursery rhyme of like a game that they play. So she's turned it into this, I'm guessing. No. This is not it. Fucking it up. Yeah, technical issues, but it sounds like this.
Little Sally
Fuck!
Walker
I can't believe I did that again. I cannot
She
believe
didn't know
I did that
what to
again.
do, so she stopped in front of me. She said, "Hey girl, do your thing and switch.
Hey,
Hey girl, do your thing
and switch. It actually sounds like this. This is what Iggy Azalea has done with the famous American.
Please be the
nursery
right
rhyme.
Little Sally valley walker walking down the street. She didn't know what to do, so she jumped in front of me. I said, go on, girl, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. Go on, girl, do your thing, do your thing. Stop. Go on, girl.
So yeah,
do your thing,
that's what
do
she's
your
done.
thing, do your
Pretty clever, right?
A little bit. Makes a little bit more sense to me now. 'Cause
Yeah?
I was wondering
Yeah,
what that kind of
exactly.
tune was doing in there.
So that's where that song came from for anyone else that was listening to it thinking, why is this the lead single? Like, why have they chosen to go with that one?
Exactly.
And B, why is it so like such an average chorus?
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
she's taken something that everybody knows in the US. I doubt she ever played that as a kid because she moved to the States when she was what, 16?
Yeah.
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 So seems a little disingenuous, but that's probably a theme with her career.
Well, I think she's recreated her whole identity.
That's true.
Whether it's successful or not
Yeah.
is the big question.
I had a couple of choice excerpts from the online about this particular song. One from Wikipedia, which describes it as a trap-inspired hip-hop song that includes a piano melody, which I thought was pretty succinct.
Yeah, is it trap?
Trap-inspired.
Trap inspired.
And then this one from Mike Need of Idolator. It says the song puts a fresh spin on a much-loved kiddie anthem, and he described it as both twerkable and hummable.
Oh God, that guy.
That's good, isn't it?
That guy needs to be
That's
fired.
pretty good. This is a new. She's tearing the fabric of the music industry.
Imagine sitting there as a music reviewer,
Yeah.
putting on a track and going, it's workable.
Yet hummable.
Yet hummable.
Yeah.
Which I love.
Stay hummable. But yeah. So there we have it. That's what I thought was musically interesting from this record.
And it was a tough job you had to pull out
Thank
some
you.
interesting musical things from this record.
Thank you. I appreciate that a lot.
You've done well.
I wanted to leave you with something funny, which was every time I listen to this song called Fuck It Up.
Fuck it up.
So there's an Australian saying, which is like, fuck a duck. And if you pretend that they're saying fuck a duck, fucking a duck, when you listen to the song, it's way more entertaining, I promise you. Here we go.
Fuck it up, sis. Just fucking it up. Pull up in some new shit. Just fucking it up. Hey. Fucking it up. I be standing on the couch, just fucking it up. Hey.
It's like a Flight of the Conchords song.
I be in my face, just fucking it up. Hey. Just fucking it up. You're getting money.
Oh, man.
So good. So I recommend just playing that in your head when you're listening to the song. Maybe laugh every single time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. It'll improve your
Duck.
experience.
Fucking ducks. Love it. So you're welcome. A jumbly, if you would.
Very much so.
Yeah.
We haven't had a jumbly for a while. Love a good jumbly. All right. Now we have to name our least favorite song. Now this is a competitive field, and I don't think there are many wrong answers.
Well, interestingly enough,
Interesting.
I chose your favorite song, Clap Back, because it was so repetitive. I just hated it so much. When it came on, I just felt like I was getting dumber and dumber and dumber.
Did you change your least favorite song to be contrarian? When you
I
heard
would-
me say
I would
that.
do a thing like that. No, it's written down here. You can check it after the show. Now you're going to see other things. Jake and I don't share notes so that everything's a surprise.
Oh, so real reactions,
Yeah.
live reactions.
Real live reactions. Yeah.
Least favorite.
That was my least favorite. What was yours? Come on, prove me wrong.
It at least had a bit of like a rhythm. You could get into it. It was a bit of a banger.
You
It was
wanna get
fun.
close to that microphone? They all had
They can hear
rhythm.
me.
That's one of the things that every single song had the same rhythm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not a category. That doesn't come into it.
Which is kind of surprising that only one guy produced it, right? That's pretty unusual these days. I
And
would've
only
thought.
one person produced the whole thing.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I think like for a good reason
Yeah.
that it's unusual because
It's a like flat track record. It's
Yeah.
just like it beats you the whole way through.
Yeah.
Over and over. My least favorite song was Freak of the Week.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to argue with you on this.
And I want to say that this is a bit of a controversial claim, but on an Iggy Azalea record,
Mhm.
the worst verse was not by Iggy Azalea.
Shots fired.
I
All right.
know.
All right.
Which is pretty shocking.
Yeah.
I've forgotten the guy's name. Who's
J,
on it.
Juicy J?
Is that the one with Juicy J?
Is that the one with Juicy J?
I think it is. I think it is because the other one's Lil Yachty.
Yeah.
Which I liked. Did you like that one? The little whispering, the muttering.
It was a little bit different.
Yeah.
It was a bit different.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
Broke it up.
Yeah, broke it up.
Broke it up.
For sure.
Yeah, so I chose Freak of the Week for that reason.
Yeah.
It will feature in the clangers section, which I'll take you to now.
Fuck yeah, clangers.
Clangers. So, clangers.
Yep.
Lyrical disasters. We had many this week. I've had to edit it very strictly because we have a limited number of samples.
Yeah, we've only got 16.
Yeah, so this is the highlights. We're going to start to show that I'm impartial with one from Clapback.
Clap back.
So I cannot defend the lyrical content of this song.
Okay, yeah.
You have to turn your brain off when you listen to it to enjoy it. Let's see it. This sort of introduces you, which is a good advice for the whole album, I would say.
Yeah.
Turn your brain off, you'll be all right.
Yeah, turn your booty on.
Turn your booty on and turn Clapback on.
Cause I talk like this and my ass fat. They be saying Iggy tryna act black. Hating broke hoes get laughed at.
So, talk
Okay.
like this and my ass fat. People say she's trying to act black.
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Like what?
What did you expect?
Yeah,
yeah.
And this is the start of what I sort of have as a running theme through the clangers section, which is she brings up that people say she's trying to act black and that she's being called racist. The album name is In What Defense?
In My Defense.
In My Defense, which one would assume, given that you're bringing up the accusations, you would defend those claims.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was my assumption.
Yeah. A big statement piece.
Yeah. But anyway, she started off just by saying, people say I'm trying to act black, and I would say she's right.
Yeah.
I would say I would agree with them. So let's get into her defense.
Okay.
This is
right.
from further in the song, from Clapback.
I got time today, I'm finna clear back. They call me racist. Only thing I like is green and blue faces. None of my exes crusaded, I'm crazy. We not the same, baby. You
So,
shot the Macy's. Take a
They call me racist. Only thing I like is blue and green faces.
Green and blue faces.
Green and blue faces.
Yeah.
So then she's expanded her argument from people call me racist still. We're leaving that on the table.
Okay.
But all she likes is money.
So
that-
what's the blue
so-
faces?
I don't know. I read a reference for it. It just said blue and green faces reference to money.
Maybe like the really big bills are blue or something.
Could be.
The ones that we
The $1,000 bills. More than that. The $1 billion
The $1 billion,
bill.
yeah.
Actually,
Okay.
she's only worth $6 million. So it's a $1 million bill.
Yeah, for sure. Only.
So she seems to just state the claim again that she is racist. And then her response, as we'll see time and time again, is just that she's rich.
As if that hasn't been like historically tied to like egregious racism.
Also from appropriating black culture. Like, is there a more direct claim? It's phenomenal.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So that's the beginning of her defense, if you will. Now we have a sample from the song Started, continuing on the same theme.
Okay.
hating, now you love me. You hate that you love me, or do you love that you hate me? All you bitches be biting, I hope you don't give me rabies. You can say what you want about me as long as you pay me. I'm just trying to get the memes and I ain't talking some shady. Bitch, don't look at me crazy or you'll be pushing up daisies on this.
No one's calling us Slim Shady.
No. No one's made that comparison.
This is when she comes to the fore and just states the claim again. All she wants from this is her M's. She wants her millions,
Yeah.
and she's got them.
She does. Yeah.
That's it. She's boasting about it. She loves to boast about her money.
Although I don't know if this album's been that commercially successful yet. I mean, it just came out, but like,
Yeah, it doesn't. The singles don't have that many views on YouTube and stuff like that. It's not.
yeah,
She has some avid defenders, though. I'll give her that.
yeah.
People seem really like defensive of her for some reason.
Well,
I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I'm sure there are people that.
Next song is "Spend It."
Run it back, run it back, run it back. This money, my soul, I just bought a Bentley and no, it ain't renting. People trying to see who win it, but the window's tinted. Yep, I'm on it, that don't mean empty, that shit mean expensive. And when I hit the scene, I kill it, but ain't no forensics. I bought a wedding ring, that's cause I'm married to the game. I can't complain.
So again, her defense on fire.
Yeah.
She's got heaps of money. She's
doesn't need
bought
all
a
that.
wedding ring. She's got a Lamborghini. The windows are tinted. It's huge.
Yeah.
She's married to the game.
Isn't she married and not to the rapper The Game? Which would annoy me if I was her husband.
Saying she's married to the game.
Yeah.
It would annoy me more if I was a rapper that was part of the game.
Yeah.
And she's
Yeah,
claiming that she is married to the game.
Although this is a pretty like purist hip hop album. Like to her credit, she hasn't tried to do like some pop crossover stuff. It's just like beats and raps, like mixtape style.
Yeah, okay.
There's no like sung choruses or anything like that.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it is just like, this is the music that is trending.
Yeah.
Or this is pop music, basically. And so I feel that if pop music was going in a different direction, perhaps she would be going in a different direction also. But
True.
To me, it's just like she's capitalizing on what's hot.
Sure.
That she is definitely not a like trailblazer.
Well, I mean, she's up there with the Beatles in terms of in terms of a debut record. Like,
That's true. That's true.
yeah. And again, to her credit, at 16 years old, she moved to the United States to pursue a career in hip hop, which is a pretty big move, and worked. Through, somehow it
Yeah.
worked
I agree.
in a big way. Like,
Yeah.
so there's a bit of,
And she's proud of her wealth.
yeah.
My only point would be to say, keep it to that and don't bring up the claims of racism and defend them by saying you've got heaps of money.
Yeah.
Because I've read everything on this album. There is no defense to her claims, the claims of racism that she's been accused of throughout the whole record, other than every time she mentions it, she follows it up by saying how rich she is and she doesn't care. Like, it's the worst defense ever.
Yeah.
All right. This next one is the featured verse by Juicy J on Freak of the Week.
Ooh,
It's
yep.
a part of that. To give a little description, he is running us through his diary. Now, his diary is full.
Chockers.
It is absolutely chockers. There is not room. In fact, he keeps having to move appointments around because he's got so much to do.
Yeah.
What's he doing? He's having sex with girls.
Sleeping with women.
Named by which day he's sleeping with them. There's so many. You can't
So
keep
good.
track.
So good.
Easier to choose the day. Let's hear it. I think this is the right one. Yeah.
I just fucked my Tuesday cause my Monday running late. My Friday bitch want Thursday cause she don't wanna wait. Come here, bounce that ass. I might fit you in my week. When I spray it in her face, she gon' turn the other cheek. I'm a dog.
It
I'm a
extends
dog.
before that as well. It goes on for a long time, him just mixing up his days, and finishes it with, I'm a dog. It's just, that is the worst verse on the album. And somehow it's not Iggy. He's managed to take that title. It's pretty impressive.
I disagree. I thought that was a shining beacon of entertainment in an otherwise pretty drab record.
Because it gave you some rest from Iggy's boasting.
Yeah.
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 Doesn't make it good. Put it in another album. That's a weak album.
Maybe.
All right. Back to Iggy. We got a sample from the song Just Wanna.
Okay. And which was my favorite song.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Let's bring it on.
This is her getting sexy.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if we're ready for this.
They call me Big Iggy, and I'm a bit freaky. If he hit it, then he love it, it's a big reason. I'm trying to take a ride, I'm on the dick speeding. Can you come and lay some pipe, cause my shit leaking? I'm trying to bust it open.
Love it. Love it.
You hear what she says?
Yeah.
Can you lay some pipe because my shit's leaking? Now, I get what she's...
I don't unpack that.
I get what she's going for. She's wet.
Yeah.
She wants some dick.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she's gone with a plumbing metaphor, which sounds a lot like she's just saying she shut herself.
Or she's having trouble keeping it in.
Yeah, shit's leaking and she needs some piping. Like, it's a misfortunate and unfortunate.
You could just
way to put
imagine
it.
whoever's in the studio at the time being like, maybe, actually, we'll just let it slide. Like,
And she's
not
just
worth it.
feeling herself hard.
Oh my god,
Lastly,
that's good. Well spotted. I didn't make that connection.
Iggy shit's leaking.
Yeah.
Last sample is from the song Pussy Pop.
Yep.
Now, this is one of my favorite ones because I think it really highlights how bad she is with lyrics.
Okay.
This is just like amateur rhyming dictionary. The worst similes you could ever hear. One after another.
Okay.
And there's more. But I'll cut it short. Here we go.
Thank you.
Pop, pussy pop, left cheek, right cheek. Boy shorts, white tee. Damn good hygiene. Kill shit, crime scene. Hot like dry steam. Melt your ice cream. Can't fit in my jeans. Shine like high beams. Freaky, yeah, I'm freaky. Rated R, not PG. Water got that Fiji. Got green like Luigi. Your man wanna eat it, give me head.
She's
just
got
like a
green like Luigi,
Rated R, not peachy.
and she's got damn good hygiene.
So good. She's listing her qualities. It's like a speed dating.
Yeah, exactly. But it rhymes.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's so clever.
Do you reckon she just had all of them and just like separately on like a mood board or something and just like put them together?
I think she found a rhyming dictionary,
Right.
wrote down all the ones with that, and then just went green, Luigi.
Green's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hygiene, damn good. It's just like there's nothing more to it.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah,
It sucks.
it does suck, and that's my point.
Okay. Nice. Good point.
That's it for Clangers. It's a really weak album lyrically. I think anybody listens to it for more than 3 minutes will agree with me.
Yeah.
Pretty fun to listen to, but wouldn't say I'd recommend it. It's not worth it. You know what I noticed? I was thinking about this the other day. She boasts and like talks about her money and stuff the whole time. At no point on this album did she say anything funny.
I'm gonna put that pussy on your face. Like that's pretty funny.
I don't think she was joking.
That's true.
Like there is no humor in this. Like
No,
there's
it's pretty
nothing.
serious. And all the beats are like heavy minor, like minor keys, like fat 808 drums, and then just like some bing, boom, 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 like some
Yeah.
scary synth on top of it. Literally every single one of them is almost exactly the same.
Absolutely.
It's pretty like you know, doesn't sound like there's a lot of joy in her.
It's also very basic, the production. It's like one loop almost the whole way through, and then sometimes they'll add in something in the background. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Which works like with Cardi B. It's
But even her record has more interesting stuff, like more interesting samples and like some like more like
yeah, I like it.
up tracks and
Yeah.
things like that. Yeah, I like it. Perfect example. So
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just thinking like when you've got this much time to just boast, like at least if you're
5
gonna do it-
years. 5 years.
5 years of writing green like Luigi. Say something funny. Like at least sort of make it interesting, be a bit clever. There's nothing
I mean,
to this.
she must have had an interesting story to get to where she is.
Right. Yeah.
Right about that shit.
Well, also she picked a topic to talk about in her defense.
Yeah.
And then just acknowledged it and didn't engage it whatsoever. Just talked about her money.
Yeah.
And how good she is at sex.
Yeah.
And how her ass is unreal,
Unreal.
in her words.
Her words, not mine.
And I would say she's probably right. It doesn't look real to me. Like, it does not look
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to rate this album?
It's time to, isn't it?
I think it's time to. Yeah.
I'm gonna give it. I was so disappointed. Like I said, I
Really?
started off listening to it and I thought it might be okay, and it's not. It's not.
Okay.
It gets worse and worse every time. I'm gonna give it because I think it's tidy and it's short and it's like got a
It's not one of those like 2025 song
right.
records. Yeah.
And even though the production's not interesting, it's sort of like it's got a theme almost. So it's like it's it's tight. I'm gonna give it a 3 because I think she's bad at rapping, and I think her lyrics are awful, and I think there is nothing interesting to like look for on this record.
I even went so far as to watch one of the music videos to see if there was like
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry too. More of the same.
just more of this, so bland, and you just like you got so much money, and like surely there's other creative people involved and stuff like that. How is that what you come up with? Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
Pretty awful.
Yeah.
I was gonna give it 3, but since you've given it 3, I'm gonna give it 2.
I thought you were gonna go 4.
I was gonna go 4 because I enjoyed that one song about putting my pussy on your face. But
That's the bit that's the least work on the whole album. It's
Maybe.
got you. Yeah.
exactly. So I was kind of laughing at it. I mean, I don't want to be too harsh, but it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Let's go 3. I wanted to go 3. I'll go 3
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
Just do it.
I'll just do it.
You're allowed.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, I think that's it. That's it for this
That's it.
week. Thanks for sticking with us through technical issues, and we'll be back next week.
Absolutely.
Yeah, nice. All right,
Bye.
bye.
Girl,